it would appear I have obtained some sort of strange filter on my phone camera from dropping it too many times, but it kind of looks sick, and it kind of refracts light. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Wow. And front camera still works. Here I am with my protein shake and my subpar lighting. Let's just like close this a little bit, or all the way. That's fine. Hello. What's been going on? What did I do this week? Hung out with my mom and my grandma and my cousin and my aunt. We went to lunch and we went shopping. So it was like a girls' day. That was pretty cool. You know, it's nice to be included in their girls' outings, since that wasn't always the case. And they accept me as one of their own, even though I still feel very different than them and like most women probably, but I don't know if that's the autism or if that's the transness, or if that's just generally being more of a gender non-conforming woman. I've played with the idea of like the non-binary label as well. And yeah, I'm not really sure where I stand on my gender. I think I'm just gonna keep doing and moving towards what feels good and what brings me joy, not worry too much about the label. It's fine. I mean, I do like being addressed as a she, but it doesn't feel it still doesn't feel entirely correct over time. I expected it to. I definitely don't like being addressed as he. Though, I don't know, there's an odd thrill to it, maybe. I don't know what that's about. I used to really not like it. I don't know if I just don't like being like put into any sort of box or I don't know. When I first began transitioning or dressing more, when I first began transitioning, I tended to dress much more skewed towards the feminine end, and I felt like, and that was authentic and like freeing and nice. At a certain point, I started to dress more mask again, or like androgynous, you could say. Because that feels comfortable. I'm not sure if like it's best to just lean towards just because it's comfortable, like if something isn't, because things can be comfortable but not like bring you joy or like be what you really want. I do like my manner of dress right now. Like, I've got, colorful pants, a patterned shirt, which this is a men's shirt, but it is kind of feminine in a way of like pretty flowers, and then I've got this thing going on, so. I don't know if, because it really puzzled me why when I was younger, I knew for sure that, like, oh, I'm a binary woman. Or I thought I knew that for sure, and I, went very much in that direction. And a woman doesn't have to abide by any sort of set of rules or conditions about how she dresses, but or how she acts even, that can just be an internal thing of knowing that you're a woman. I guess that's just where my confusion lies. It's like, am I just restrictive of what my definition of a woman is? And so I feel like I have to be non-binary or would that label just make more sense to me or feel more comfortable? And that's kind of where I'm at with it. I didn't expect to talk so much about my gender in this video, but I guess that's just what I've been thinking about a lot recently. These things are so fluid also. I definitely feel like some days I'm like, yes, definitely a woman. Some days, most days recently, I just wake up and I just feel like, me. I don't know. I used to talk also a lot more in a higher pitch. And I had to put a lot of effort in to do that, to change my voice. But then I ended up putting effort into going the other way and lowering my voice and finding my current voice, which I think is comfortable. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is repression and what is, like, what is authentic. It's so hard. I wish I could just, you know, I wish I could do the thought experiment in real life of being on the desert island and just finding what truly sets my heart on fire. Maybe I'm just afraid. Maybe I'm just a woman who's like afraid to be a girly girl. That stuff is like exciting to me, but it just doesn't feel like it comes natural. I don't think, I mean, I'm sure a lot of women, I know a lot of women would relate to that and like feeling of like certain things feeling performative or like they need to do that to validate their femininity. But also, I don't know, I feel like there's women who just exist in a certain way and like are just naturally, I don't know. I can only speak from my own experience. Maybe it's just like all the years of, you know, aversion to anything that could out me as feminine. But I have to like put in more of a effort to remind my brain that it's safe to be girly. Like my throat closes up saying that word, girly, 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 girly. Like it feels like forbidden or taboo coming out of my mouth. Or saying like the words, I am a woman. And I've been telling people I'm a woman for like 5 years now, probably coming up on, it'll be 5 years. I don't know, let's see. Transitioned when I was 18, like right when I turned 18. Yeah, so it'll be 5 years this spring. This May, it's already spring. I guess these things just take time. It's not a straight line, and that rhymes. Heavily depends like the people that you're around too. I lived away from home for a good amount of time, and it was a lot easier to just reinvent myself with completely new people and like being surrounded by people who only knew me in my current state at the time. And then when I came back home, I was like having to deal with the past, and I've had a lot of memories of the past, and like I knew my current girlfriend, I knew pre-transition, and so maybe that is like aggravating some kind of past versions of myself, and as well as like when I began to because I felt like I kind of lost attraction to women for a while, or I didn't think I felt attraction to them. So since I started dating women again, that has also been something to process. And it's so complicated. It's like I'm processing like my validating my womanhood or my gender, but also my like internalized homophobia. But then I grew up being told that I should be attracted to women. And so there's that to unpack. Like, it's so crisscrossed, so many factors. It's so overwhelming. Like, it can be just really confusing trying to. So I think that's just the point I'm at, or what I want to get at, or maybe someone will see this and feel validated that, you know, here I am 5 years into transition, and, you know, I'm still feeling confused or like that it's okay to feel that way, or that you don't have to have it all nailed down and figured out, because we're just fluid, and we're just finding what works for us. And yeah, you don't compare yourself to talking to myself now, don't compare yourself to how you think other people feel, like other trans people or cis people of your gender, like how you perceive that they feel in their gender. I don't know, I'm just rambling now, but yeah, I just kind of tended to assume that like most other trans women just didn't feel the way that I felt. And maybe some don't, maybe some do, and then maybe it's just uncomfortable to talk about, because like you don't want to like validate, because when I say like, oh, I'm confused, like I don't want like a transphobe to be like, oh, we got them, like they're just confused, you know. Don't get me wrong, transition saved my life. I would not be here if I did not transition when I did. So, yeah. I'm gonna go walk my dog because that's what I need to do. I'm gonna get some sun, and then I'm probably gonna record this other video that I've been writing that's more of an organized thing. And yeah, so that's my vlog for today. For the past week, I did other stuff too. I've been doing a lot of music, working on a project that I'm really excited about, and I hope to share it on my YouTube channel. And maybe one day I can do art full time. We'll see. Oh, I know it'll happen. I just gotta keep working at it, and keep doing things for me in the meantime, and enjoying myself, enjoying experiencing myself. And yep. Adios.